Alright, hey guys, so me and my girlfriend just finished a 1.5 mile run. It was her first run in a fucking year.
And it sucked dick so bad.
And we just hit some legs, and I just decided that I wanted to tell a fun little story today about the first time that I didn't smoke weed, but it was the first time that I had weed in my system. So my cousin CJ and Austin, one of them's my cousin and one of them's like my cousin-in-law.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
But they're married. They had this homosexual friend come over, and he decided to leave this little baggie in what was soon to be my cousin Carson's room. And in this baggie, it was like these little like orange gummies. And at the time, Carson was kind of like a pothead, so he told me those are like weed gummies, and I was like, oh shit, let's like try them. So I eat some. He just like goes home. Like, this is before he even lived there, so he just goes home, and I'm home alone, and I eat those gummies, and I start feeling kind of like shitty. So I just decided to go to bed, but that was like the worst fucking mistake ever, apparently, because I went to sleep. And this is the scariest shit in my entire fucking life, because I actually had sleep paralysis, and I was like laying in my bed. It's in the middle of the night, and I left my fucking door open. The whole house is like pitch black, and it's in fucking Montana, so it's like spooky like wind noises coming from the fucking like side of the house. And I'm like laying in the bed, just like sweating, and I can't even move. And then this like Michael Jackson looking like puppet that's like pale comes like hopping like the Pixar thing like towards the end of my bed, and it fucking like, it's just like staring at me all night. I guess that's like, have you ever had sleep paralysis, Keegan?
Yes.
And it's like, did you have like something fucking staring at you?
Yes.
Mine was like you know those like, it literally looked like one of those like fucking, you know those horse things that you ride? And they have like contests for those like weird girls to ride the stick horses. It was literally like a stick horse with a Michael Jackson face on it, and it was like staring at me. And I like woke up when I finally could like move waking up, I was like, and I was like drenched in like sweat. There was like a fucking like line on my body in sweat. And I like told Keegan about this story, and I don't even think she like remembered like that this ever happened, because she never even like talked to me about it. I think like I told you this on FaceTime or something, and then you just like,
You told me this, but I thought this was like a story from before we were dating. I didn't know it happened like the night before.
But weed is just not for me. This is like a fucking part 2 story. Eliza, my sister and Keegan's best friend. Shout out Eliza, this is her car right here.
Shout out Eliza.
She fucking like had some like boof pack or some shit, and I like made me smoke it, and it tasted like a fucking Triscuit. I fucking hate weed. I will never like smoke again. And I fucking like smoked it. I started like, my heart was beating like super fast, and I didn't like, I just didn't feel good. This is right after I like raged of a Rocket League match, and I punched a hole in the wall. So I'm just already not having a good night. I had a concussion, and I'm pretty sure this is the next day after I totaled a truck and I crashed it.
It was like 2 days later.
Yeah, I have like a concussion. I'm already pissed off, punched a hole in the wall, and then I decided to smoke some weed. And I just fucking start feeling like shit. I go upstairs. I have to hang up on my cousin playing video games. I have to leave like Eliza's room, and I fucking just like lay in the bed, and I feel like I can't even like move or like do anything at all. And it actually took like every ounce of my fucking being like laying there just to like, I was literally sitting there. It felt like I was like paralyzed, like staring at the wall, and I was like on my phone like typing like this, like one letter at a time. It took me 10 minutes to put in the password to my phone, and then I call Keegan, and like, you could just explain like what it sounded like.
And literally, I thought he was like dying because he couldn't breathe. First of all, it was like
Keegan.
It sounded like a fucking prank call. Like, I thought he was trying to like jump scare me. And then he was also like halfway crying and halfway like just couldn't breathe.
Crying?
Yes.
I didn't think I was crying.
And then, long story short, Eliza came in and stole the phone. And then Keegan took her scrapbook adventure to Eliza's house, and I sat on the floor and did crafts while Jed passed out in the bed.
Yeah, that shit. I was literally like riding the whole car ride there. I was like this.
Yeah, he was
just
like,
go like this and like move around all fucking like weird like a zombie. That shit is just not for me. But regardless, we're at Target here with the booty shorts on, and we're about to get some anabolic food, so we could just cut it there.